Cyberpunk. I think this might be one of the first times that I play a game that has a bunch of romanceable characters, and I'm going to explicitly choose not to romance anyone. I was thinking maybe I would romance Judy, but I don't know, maybe she gets more interesting later. She doesn't seem very interesting. She's sweet, but she doesn't seem very interesting as a character. God, it's fucking loud. 1 second. I'll just go close the door.
Body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood. Thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed. Cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout inside.
Oh. After all. Huh, cool. Continue.
Howdy, howdy, Night City. Welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there. Welcome to the show.
Bye. Oh, right, I remember this. Oh. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just follow this out. Let's see. Do we have any cool shit to do? Okay, there's some jobs here. There is also the Delamain one. Maybe I should go do that. Yeah, let's go do that. Oh, there's my bike. Oh, hi, Hoots. Let's actually do a main quest for once. There was a dead body back there that I did not loot. You want Phantom Liberty? It's in my quests. Make a name for yourself in Night City. It hasn't started yet, I think. There we go. Woo! That was a good. That was good. I could almost hear Deja Vu playing in the background there. I haven't played it either, just on the main. Oh, there we go. Plop. So.
My lawyer's gonna go data crash on your ass. You hear me? He'll run you out of biz.
Would you be so kind as to give me your lawyer's contact information?
Fuck you, Cirque Brain!
Thank you. Processing data now. Please wait.
Hi.
Hey, Del.
Hello, sir or madam. How can I be of service?
Hear about an
What's
accident?
gotten into you, Del? Don't recognize me? You sent me a message saying I should come in about the accident.
You are currently speaking to a Delamain network subroutine. Alas, my operational capabilities are limited.
Okay.
Could you please clearly recite your incident report?
Don't give him any numbers. That's how they find you.
Finished it out a couple of days ago. Did not love it. I think Avowed is one of those games that's like, there is a group of people out there who are going to really, really like this game, and for everyone else, it's just I was one of the first group, you know. I really, really, really liked Avowed. But I suspect that the reason I liked it is probably tied to the fact that I really, really like Pillars of Eternity. And I saw Avowed as like a, you know, a sequel / almost an adaptation of Pillars of Eternity into the action RPG genre. So I was just very excited the whole time I was playing it. So I enjoyed it, and it did really well in terms of sales. So clearly other people enjoyed it, but it's not for everyone. Like, it's not a mainstream appeal kind of game that everyone's gonna like. It's not that kind of game. Like, a few days ago, I tried playing a new game that apparently everyone's really enjoying. Like, all the streamers were, well, not all the streamers, but a huge portion of, like, RPG streamers were playing it. And they really, really, really liked it. And I was like, well, the trailers did nothing for me, but I guess I'll try it. And then I tried the game and I was like, this is the most generic crap I've ever tried. I hate this game. So, you know, Expedition 33. No. I loved Expedition 33. No. It was, what was it called? Tainted Grail? Something. Tainted Grail something Avalon. Like, a bunch of people were playing it, at least in the, like, RPG streamers kind of circle. A bunch of people were playing that game. And they were saying so many nice things about it. They're like, yeah, it's really, really good and it's amazing. Yeah, there you go. Not heard of it. I hadn't heard of it either until I finished Expedition 33 and I was looking for something to play, and then I just saw all these other streamers playing it, and I went on Steam and the reviews were great, and I was like, well, that sounds great. I'm gonna go play it. And then I played it for one stream for 4 hours, and I was so bored because I felt like it was so generic, like just so fucking painfully generic, and I just did not enjoy it. Having said that, some people who were watching me on stream play it went and played it themselves, and they've already come back and told me, hey, I played this game because you played it, and I thought it was great, and I was like, that's really funny because I hated it. So yeah, I think that's kind of how people feel about Avowed, when I'm like super excited about it and I love it, and then other people are like, what the fuck? No, it sucks. It's like, yeah, I think this might just be not a mainstream appeal kind of game. But you should totally check out Tainted Grail, because a lot of people like it. Even if I don't, a lot of people do, so there's a very high chance that you do. You should check it out.
Corpse, dude.
If you like Skyrim, it's very similar to Skyrim. 2 hours into Expedition 33 seems okay so far. Expedition 33 is a fucking masterpiece of a game. It is amazing in every way, like the gameplay, the combat, the sound, the visual. It doesn't matter. Every single feature or portion of the game, in any way you can slice it, it's amazing. It's just amazing. On a Game Pass binge right now, understandable.
Please, sir, madam, recite the incident report number.
7711101096.
Incident report on file. Confirmed.
96
Okay.
Public enemy, government target.
Your identity has been established.
Okay.
Mrs. Elaine Pagels, what phrase would best describe your experience of incident number 771111101096?
Actually, a little heartbroken about my damaged ride, but I'd rather talk to the real Delamain if I can.
V. My apologies if the receptionist was a bother. I'm preoccupied with the crisis that is ongoing, and I simply cannot oversee everything. I've taken the liberty of transferring a settlement to your account to compensate for the damage done.
Special treatment.
Would you mind if we spoke elsewhere?
Sure.
Let's talk.
Then please, follow the drone.
I'm so confused. Why am I...
I'm fully aware customer service is less than satisfactory at the moment.
The parry is quite hard, I find, but I'm not good at parry in general. Bro, I usually play games on the easiest difficulty, mostly because I'm more interested in the story than anything else, and because in most games I don't enjoy combat. Expedition 33 was the exception. I really enjoyed combat in Expedition 33. It's right up my alley, turn-based, love it, thank you very much. And even I found myself being like, you know what, I'm going to play this on at least normal difficulty, and I'm going to parry everything. I killed, there's this one boss that you can kill pretty early-ish on in the game that I chose to kill because it's an optional boss. I chose to kill it. I died like 500 times to this boss, okay? It's called the chromatic aberration, or no, not aberration, something like that. It has a similar name to what I just said. And it was completely optional. I died like 500 times to it. On the 501st, I finally won, basically by completely changing my strategy and parrying a lot. And only to find out that I had just beaten a boss 20 levels above mine, that I wasn't supposed to. I love that game, bro. That game was amazing. What an experience, bro.
Perhaps a guided tour will prove some form of compensation. This corridor links the shop to the office.
Oh. I am so confused as to what the fuck's going on in Cyberpunk right now.
And here is where the magic happens.
Why
The
are
shop
we...
is fully automated.
Why are we here?
I'm pondering broadening my portfolio to include repair services. Alas, the shop is currently overwhelmed with work.
Understandable.
Think I know why.
I'm still looking into the cause of the Delamain network vehicle failures. My working hypothesis is an advanced virus.
Fair.
I must resolve the situation quickly. This sudden rise in incidents is proving costly, aside from drawing...
My point is that, yes, the parrying is quite hard, but it's also very satisfying when you get it right, and you'll get really into it. Is that the one shots you? There's a guy I bumped into where a party member said, this looks tough or something, but you can just go past it and up next to a cliff. No, not that one necessarily. There's a lot of bosses in that game. A lot. You can go past it. And a lot of them are completely optional and you can absolutely walk past them. I've done that. But yeah, no, the game is hard. Like, just objectively, it's a hard game. Combat-wise, it's hard. But it's a fun kind of hard. It's like a... I assume it's how people feel about Dark Souls, you know? All those people who really, really love Dark Souls that come across to me as masochists. After playing Expedition 33, I get it. I kind of get it. Maybe I switched to easy. I'm telling you, brother, that after you get used to doing a lot of the pairing, you won't need it anymore. Like, I got a kick out of playing that game not on easy. It was difficult at first, but eventually I got better. So, you know, very Dark Souls kind of situation. But obviously, if you're really, really stuck, then you can always switch to easy. Oh, sorry, sir. Where are you? Hello.
The control room. I feel honored to have you here. Rather, surprisingly.
Oh?
Control rooms are for Canics. What good is it to you?
There was a time this facility was human operated. I simply inherited their infrastructure.
What's with all the lights?
All these lights, what are they for?
That's what I wish to discuss with you. A green light denotes a vehicle with which I am in contact. As you can see, that is no longer the case for some vehicles. Those are the red lights.
Repair drones can't take care of this?
This time, I fear, human intervention is required. I'm aware you offer a broad range of services and are unusually discreet. Thus, I'd like you to assist me in recovering my missing vehicles.
Why is discretion a concern?
Unnoticed, unbothered, right? In my case, broadly tolerated. Yet a marked increase in inspections suggests the authorities have begun monitoring me.
Oh boy.
Talking NCPD or Netwatch?
Both.
The latter. My legal status does not fit neatly within current regulations. If I'm not careful, I could easily be categorized as an illegal immigrant.
You're an AI. How okay, fine.
Okay, sure. I'll go after your missing wheels.
I'm pleased to hear it. I shall send you the coordinates of their last known locations. You must simply deactivate each. I'll then re-establish the link and return them to my garage.
Garage.
See what I can do.
Delamain vehicles are exceptionally secure. Be sure to have a scanner with decryption capability on your person.
So he wants me to do quests for him. Fair enough. I did not see that coming. I did not see the car salesman AI asking me for help coming. But I get it now. And hey, it's a good excuse to run around into more. Did I just drop out of the? Okay. Wait, what's going on? I am not pressing F. What the hell is going on? I will now press S. Okay, that worked. Okay, there's an invisible wall here. Gotcha. We need to press S and go back. We need to go back, back. Back, back. Back. Into the streets, and hopefully this is enough. There we go. Took me a while. I'm sorry! Didn't mean to run over anyone. Ah, sorry, sorry, sorry. There we go. All good. I am an excellent driver. In Portuguese, we used to say when people are very bad drivers, you tell them that they got their driver's license in Farinha Amparo, which means it's like a very, very old type of breakfast cereal, basically. The more modern version would be to say that they got their driver's license in Chocapic or some other more modern breakfast cereal. The reason for this being that back in the day, I don't know how common this was outside of Portugal. I'm sure it was, probably. Breakfast cereals used to come with a lot of like toys and stuff inside of them. A little bit like Happy Meal, I guess, if you will. It's not the case anymore. I haven't seen it being done in a very long time. But when I was a kid, we used to have a lot of like cool toys and stuff that came with breakfast cereal. And I have to this and oh, there was this period of time when in like Nesquik or Chocapic or some other cereal that I used to eat as a kid, we had fucking video game CDs inside of our fucking breakfast cereal. And that is the story of how I acquired my copy, which I still own to this day, and I have it with me in this home. I believe I brought it with me, of Crazy Taxi. And if you know Crazy Taxi is a game, you're my kind of guy, okay? I love you. Because Crazy Taxi is a fucking iconic game. So yeah. Good stuff. Good times, bro. The free stuff of the fucking cereal in Portugal, at least, were so good. Oh man. Such high quality stuff for a breakfast cereal for kids. It was great. Good times. Sorry for the damages. Oops. Can I get in my bike? There we go. You had that in the UK? Oh, that's cool. There we go.
One of my missing vehicles might very well be near where you are now.
Thanks. Try to find it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's moving. What does he want me to do if it's moving? Oh, wait, it's not moving. Ow. It is moving.
Can't take it. It's too much.
What is?
Of it. The city. Bustle. Crowds. It's overwhelming.
Oh no, the AI is
So let's
sad.
get you back to safety. Garage.
By driving. Through the streets.
Well, yeah. Afraid so.
Fine. Take me there. Just get me out of here. Let me know when I'm safe. welcome in, but do take it slow. And try not to hit anything.
Oh, this is so sad. Oh no. Okay, I promise I will go very slow. I will go slow, okay? I don't know what slow means though, but I will try to go as slow as is reasonable to me. And I will not hit anything. I promise-ish. I'm not very good at not hitting things. We're going slow, okay, buddy? It was a sad AI car. Sorry. I hope the curb doesn't count as hitting things. Is there already a fucking line behind me? Oh no, it's actually fine. This is so sad. I was not expecting this. This quest so far has been very unexpected. Okay. Now we signal to the right. And we move to the... Okay, well, fuck you. Fuck you. Just move. You're the one who hit something. I did not hit anything. You hit the curb and then you... Whatever. We're trying to be very calm and slow for our sad AI friend. We're not going to get road rage. It's not happening. A kilometer? Bro. What do you think he considers slow to be? Please don't hit my AI friend. He is very sad right now. He's going through something. And I am a very supportive, law-abiding traffic law citizen. It was green, you fucking retards! It's green right now! I don't think this... It's red! What? Ah. Whatever. Epistrophe. What does that mean? We're almost there, buddy. We're almost there. And we haven't hit anything or anyone. Kind of. Yet. Sorta. Ignore those gang members over there. They can't hurt you. I won't let them. Okay, there we go, sad AI buddy. I got you home.
Finally. Oh, I shan't be alone here.
Yeah.
See? Wasn't so bad.
It was horrifying. But still, I thank you. Sincerest thanks for your assistance, V. I've taken the liberty to send you a share of your fee.
I'm so confused. Dragon Age Stand, we got a new Jason Schreier Veilguard piece to read. We do? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What is it? What happened? Oh, fuck. Sorry. Need to open my Chrome tab. You guys can't see it, but I'm just gonna take a look. What's come out? Oh my god, on Bloomberg. I'm seeing it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Be prepared. Redditors get 5 free articles. I love this website. I'm going to read it. Just give me a second. Enter your email. Ah, yes, of course. Here's my very legit email that I'm totally giving to you, but this is why everyone should be using Proton. Anyway. Create an alliance. There we go. Oh, you motherfuckers. Come on, let me read the article, you piece of shit. God damn it. 1 second. Editors need the incentive to read past the title. Just 1 second. In order to be allowed to read, I need to make a little thingy. I need to give it a little coded whatever. 1 second. Okay, am I allowed to read now? Come on. Come on. Please. Ah! Please, let me read. I hate everything. Please, please let me read. Please, I just want to read the article. Thank you. Okay. Inside the Dragon Age debacle that gutted EA's BioWare studio, the latest game in BioWare's fantasy role-playing series went through 10 years of development turmoil. In early November, on the eve of the crucial holiday shopping season, staffers at the video game studio BioWare were feeling optimistic. After an excruciating development cycle, they had finally released their latest game, Dragon Age: The Veilguard, and the early reception was largely positive. The role-playing game was topping sale charts on Steam, and solid, if not spectacular, reviews were rolling in. But in the weeks that followed, the early buzz cooled as players delved deeper into the fantasy world and some BioWare employees grew anxious. For months, everyone at the subsidiary of the video games publisher, EA, had been under intense pressure. The studio's previous 2 games, Mass Effect Andromeda and Anthem, had flopped. I wonder why. And there were rumors that if Dragon Age underperformed, BioWare might become another of EA's many casualties. Rumors. Right. Not long after Christmas, the bad news surfaced. EA announced in January that the new Dragon Age had only reached 1.5 million players. Only! Missing the company's expectations by 50%. The holiday performance of another recently released title, EA Sports FC 2025, was also subpar, compounding the problem. How's that related? As a result of the struggling titles, EA Chief Executive Officer Andrew Wilson explained the company would be significantly lowering its sales forecast for the fiscal year ahead. EA's share price promptly plunged 18%. Amazing. Dragon Age had a high-quality launch and was well received by critics and those who played. I played it. It was not well received by me, buddy. But okay. Wilson later said on an earnings call, of course. However, it did not resonate with a broad enough audience in this highly competitive market. Kill me. Days after the sales revision, EA laid off a chunk of BioWare's staff at the studio's headquarters in Edmonton, Canada, and permanently transferred many of the remaining workers to other divisions. For the storied 30-year-old game maker, it was a stunning fall that left many fans wondering how things had gone so haywire. Oh, we weren't wondering. We know. And what might come next to the stricken studio. According to the interviews with nearly 24 people who worked on Dragon Age: The Veilguard, there were several reasons behind its failure, including marketing misfires, poor word of mouth, and a 10-year gap since the previous title. These are all excuses. Above all, sources point to the rebooting of the product from a single-player game to a multiplayer one. That is pretty bad. And then back again. Still pretty bad. A switcheroo that muddled development and inflated the title's budget. That's a little closer to reality. They say ultimately setting the stage for EA's potentially unrealistic sales expectations. A spokesperson for EA declined to comment. Of course they did. The union between BioWare and EA started off with lofty aspirations in 2007. EA executives announced they were acquiring BioWare and another gaming studio in a deal worth $860 million. The goal was to diversify their slate of games, which was heavy in sports. Are you a Veilguard fan or no? I am not a Veilguard fan, but my criticisms of the game are not necessarily the criticisms that everyone has of the game. But no, I'm not a fan of the game. Anyway, it's just Veilguard is like a okay game if you just forget that the rest of the Dragon Age franchise exists. As soon as you realize that Veilguard is meant to be the 4th installment in the Dragon Age franchise, it's so disappointing that it instantly makes the game 50 times worse than it is. It's an okay game. It's a terrible disaster of a Dragon Age game. That's the problem with Veilguard. That's like the broad problem of Veilguard. There's a lot more like niche problems, of course, that I could point out in a very long list of problems, but the easiest, shortest way that I can explain it is that way. Is that it's a very disappointing Dragon Age game. It's okay as a standalone game. As a Dragon Age fan, though, I was extremely fucking disappointed. Right, the goal was to diversify the slate of games, which was heavy in sports title like Madden, NFL, and light in the kind of adventure and role-playing games that BioWare was known for. Initially, it looked like a smart move thanks to a string of big hits. In 2014, BioWare released Dragon Age Inquisition, the 3rd installment in a popular action series dropping players in a semi-open world full of magic elves and fire-spewing dragons. Anyway, the fantasy title went on to win the much-coveted Game of the Year award and selling 12 million copies, according to its executive producer, Mark Dara, a major validation of EA's diversification strategy. Before long, Dara and Mike Laidlaw, not sure how to pronounce his name, I'm very sorry, Mike, the creative director, began kicking around ideas for the next Dragon Age installment, codenamed Joplin, aiming for a game that would be smaller in scope, but before much could get done, BioWare shifted the studio's focus to more pressing titles coming down the pipe. The pipe, I think, is what they meant, but they wrote the word pike instead. Fuck it, they're coming down the pike. In 2017, BioWare released Mass Effect Andromeda, the 4th installment in a big-budget action series set in space. Oh yeah, Andromeda. Unlike its critically successful predecessors, the game received mediocre reviews because it was mediocre. I tried to play it for 2 streams and then gave up. And was widely mocked by fans. It was pretty bad. A few months after the disappointing release, the head of BioWare stepped down and was soon replaced by Microsoft Inc.'s Casey Hudson, an alumni of BioWare's early formative years. Like much of the industry, EA's executives were growing increasingly enamored of so-called live service games, such as Destiny and Overwatch, in which players continue to engage with and spend money on a title for months or even years after its initial release. With EA aiming to make a splash in the fast-growing category, BioWare poured resources into Anthem, a live service shooter game that checked all the right boxes. So this is like, EA has so many problems, but this is one of the biggest ones. EA does not seem to understand that every little game studio that they buy was at some point its own little independent unit. Right? Of just, it was a game studio. Before it was EA, it was just a game studio. Most game studios are very hyper-specialized in whatever genre they make games in. They're not, game studios are not usually capable of making both, a fucking racing game and an action RPG and a fucking Farmville fucking, farming simulator type of game. Most gaming studios are not capable of doing all 3. They'll focus on making one, and they'll become very good at making that one genre that is like typical of their studio, and that's it. Now, if you're EA, you own a bunch of gaming studios, you can get away with making EA games that are of all 3 genres I just mentioned, but that's because you have different studios working on those 3 different genres. Grabbing BioWare, known for their action RPGs in high fantasy / fantasy sci-fi settings, and having them make fucking Anthem, which is a game that has nothing to do with anything BioWare has ever made ever, was an incredibly stupid fucking decision. if they wanted to make Anthem, which is, Anthem sucked, but if they wanted to make Anthem, they should have either used one of their existing studios that they already have that knows how to work those kinds of games, or they should have bought a new studio, because it's EA. They could have done that. They have the money. So it's just really fucking dumb. It's just a series of dumb decisions on EA's part, which comes to no one's surprise, because it's fucking EA. One day in October 2017, Laidlaw summoned his colleagues. He sacrificed a virgin, he put on some candles, and he summoned his colleagues into a conference room and pulled out a few pricey bottles of whiskey. I wasn't wrong. The next Dragon Age sequel, he told the room, would also be pivoting to an online live service game. Shoot me now. A decision from above that he disagreed with. He was resigning from the studio. Based. The assembled staff stayed late throughout the night, drinking and reminiscing about the franchise they loved. Blood magic summoning. Yep. I wish that pivot had never occurred. Dara would later recount on YouTube. EA said, make this a live service. We said, we don't know how to do that. So this is literally what I was talking about. You're asking a studio to do something they've never done before. It does not tend to go well, especially if you do it against their will. Because, studios occasionally being like, we should do something completely different. Perfectly fine, creative freedom and all that. But it should probably come from the studio. Like the studio collectively going, we really are very interested in making this one completely new thing. And there's a chance that it might actually go well, mostly because people's hearts are in it. People actually really, really are into it and they'll totally want to do it. Then there's like a chance that it'll go well. But if it's A, something that the studio's literally never done before, and then B, you're forcing them to do it against their will, there's right about 0% chance it's going to go well. Zero. Not 1, not 0.1, 0. It's not going well. This also completely shits on the fucking narrative that a lot of anti-Veilguard people had of like the blaming the developers, blaming BioWare, blaming these people. It's like, it's not BioWare's fault. It's not any particular writer. It's not the director of this or that. It's not any of these motherfuckers' fault. This is EA's fault. It's always been EA's fault. It's been EA's fault from the beginning. I've been saying so from the beginning. And every time information from the inside comes out, it continuously confirms that. It's EA. It's just EA, okay? You'd think EA on their own couldn't fuck up this badly, but they can. They can, and they will, and they have. Anyway, so EA said, make this a live service. We said, we don't know how to do that. We should basically start the project over. And apparently EA said, yeah, go ahead. Former art director Matt Goldman replaced Laidlaw as creative director. And with a tiny team, began pushing ahead on a new multiplayer version of Dragon Age, codenamed Morrison, while everyone else helped to finish Anthem, which was struggling to coalesce. Goldman pushed for a pulpy, more lighthearted tone than previous entries, which suited an online game but was a drastic departure from the dark, dynamic stories that fans loved in the fantasy series. In February 2019, BioWare released Anthem. Reviews were scathing, calling the game tedious and convoluted. Fans were similarly displeased. On social media, players demanded to know why a studio renowned for beloved stories and characters had made an online shooter with a scattershot narrative. I'm not going to repeat myself. I've already said everything I had to say about this. In the wake of BioWare's second consecutive flop, the multiplayer version of Dragon Age continued to take shape. While the previous games in the franchise had featured tactical combat, this one would be all action. Instead of quests that players would only experience once, it would be full of missions that could be replayed repeatedly with friends and strangers. No comments. Important characters couldn't die because they had to persist for multiple players across never-ending gameplay. Yes, this is what we call MMOs. This is just what we call MMOs. You're describing an MMO. Thank you very much. World of Dragon Age Online. Yes, it's literally just an MMO. Please don't. As the game evolved over the next 2 years, the failure of Anthem hovered over the studio. Why? The failure of Anthem should be hovering over the publisher. It should be hovering over EA. It's their fuck-up. Some BioWare employees scoffed that they were simply building Anthem with dragons. That's funny. And very true. Throughout 2020, the pandemic disrupted the game's already fraught development. In December, Hudson, the head of the studio, and Dara, the head of the franchise, resigned. Based. Understandable. I would do the same in their place. Shortly thereafter, Gary McKay, BioWare's new studio head, revealed yet another shift in strategy. Moving forward, the next Dragon Age would no longer be multiplayer. We were thinking, does this make sense? Does this play into our strength, or is this going to be another challenge to have to face? McKay later told Bloomberg. No, we need to get back to what we're really great at. little too late. In theory, the reversion back to Dragon Age's tried and true single-player format should have been welcome in news inside of BioWare, but there was a catch. Typically, this kind of pivot would be coupled with a reset and a period of pre-production, allowing the designers to formulate a new vision for the game. Instead, the team was asked to change the game's fundamental structure and recast the entire story on the fly, according to people familiar with the new marching orders. They were given a year and a half to finish and told to aim for as wide a market as possible. I'm going to scream. This strict deadline became a recurring problem. The development team would make decisions believing that they had less than a year to release the game, which severely limited the stories they could tell and the world they could build. Then the title would inevitably be delayed a few months, at which point they'd be stuck with those old decisions with no chance to stop and reevaluate what was working. At the end of 2022, amid continually dizzying leadership changes, the studio started distributing an alpha build of Dragon Age to get feedback internally and from outside playtesters. According to people familiar with the process, the reactions were concerning. The game's biggest problem, early players agreed, was a lack of satisfying choices and consequences. Previous BioWare titles had presented players with gut-wrenching decisions. Which allies to save, which factions to spare, which enemies to slay. Such dilemmas made fans feel like they were shaping the narrative historically, a big draw for many BioWare games. But Dragon Age's multiplayer roots limited such choices, according to people familiar with the development. BioWare delayed the game's release again, while the team shoehorned in a few major decisions, such as which of 2 cities to save from a dragon attack, which, by the way, barely had any effect whatsoever. Long term, I mean. But because most of the parameters were already well established, the designers struggled to pair the newly retrofitted choices for the players with meaningful consequences downstream. In 2023, to help finish Dragon Age, BioWare brought in a second internal team, which was working on the next Mass Effect game. Oh god. For decades, there'd been tension between the two well-established camps, known for their starkly diverging way of doing things. Divergent. BioWare developers liked to joke that the Dragon Age crew was like a pirate ship, meandering and sometimes traveling off course, but eventually reaching the port. In contrast, Mass Effect group was called the USS Enterprise, after the Star Trek ship, because commands were issued straight down from the top and executed zealously. As the Mass Effect directors took control, they scoffed that the Dragon Age squad had been doing a shoddy job and began excluding their leaders from pivotal meetings, according to people familiar with the internal friction. Over time, the Mass Effect team went on to overhaul parts of the game and design a number of additional scenes, including a rich emotional finale that players loved, but even changes that appeared to improve the game stoked the simmering rancor inside BioWare, infuriating Dragon Age leaders who had been told they didn't have the budget for such things, and for such big ambitious swings. Yeah. It always seemed that when the Mass Effect team made its demands in meetings with EA regarding the resources it needed, it got its way, said David Gator, based Mr. David Gator, a former lead writer on the Dragon Age franchise who left before development on the new game started. But Dragon Age always had to fight against headwinds. Early testers and Mass Effect leads complained about the game's snarky tone, a style of video game storytelling once ascendant that was quickly falling out of fashion in pop culture, but had been part of Goldman's vision for the multiplayer game. Worried that Dragon Age could face the same outcome as Forspoken, a recent title that had been hammered over its impertinent banter, BioWare leaders ordered a belated rewrite of the game's dialogue to make it sound more serious. And I don't know if this is... I'm sorry, I played the game. It wasn't serious enough, quite frankly. But... Anyway. In the end, the resulting tonal inconsistencies would only add to the game's poor reception with fans. True. A mass layoff at BioWare and a mandate to work overtime depleted morale, while a voice actor's strike limited the writer's ability to revise the dialogue and create new scenes. Don't you dare blame the fucking voice actor's strike on this mess. Don't you dare blame them for this fucking mess. Oh, man. An initial trailer made the next Dragon Age seem more like Fortnite than a dark fantasy role-playing game, triggering concerns that EA didn't know how to market the game. They don't. When Dragon Age the Veilguard finally premiered on Halloween 2024, after many internal delays, some staff members thought there was a lot to like, including the game's new combat system. but players were less impressed and sales sputtered. The reactions of the fan base were mixed, to put it gently, said Katie, a popular Dragon Age YouTuber. Oh, I know Katie. Well, I don't know her personally. I know who it is. I follow her on, like, Twitter or something. Some, like myself, adore it for various reasons. Others feel utterly betrayed by certain design choices. Yeah. Following the layoffs and staff reassignments at BioWare earlier in the year, a small team of a few dozen employees is now working on the next Mass Effect. After 3 high-profile failures in a row, questions linger about EA's commitment to the studio. What do you mean questions? EA is not committed to the studio whatsoever. What questions are you talking about? In May, the company relabeled its Edmond headquarters from a BioWare office to a hub for all EA staff in the area. Great. Historically, BioWare has never been the most important studio at EA, which generates more than $7 billion in annual revenue, largely from its sports games and shooters. Depending on the timing of its launches, BioWare typically accounted for just 5% of EA's annual bookings, according to estimates by Colin Sebastian, an analyst with Robert something something, I'm not reading all that. Even so, there may be strategic reasons for EA to keep supporting BioWare. Single-player role-playing games are expensive to make but can lead to huge windfalls when successful, as demonstrated by Cyberpunk 2077, Elden Ring, and Baldur's Gate 3. In order to grow, EA needs more than just sports franchises, said TD someone, an analyst somewhere. Trying to fix its fantasy-focused studio may be easier than starting something new. Sure, buddy. That said, if they shuttered the doors tomorrow, I wouldn't be totally surprised. It has been over a decade since they produced a hit. That's it. That's the end of the article. I don't think there was necessarily a whole lot in this article that was new information, but it was like a very good summary of all the different scattered pieces of information we've had coming out from the inside of BioWare for the past year or two. It was a good summary. But yeah, it's as we've always known, EA is to blame, and internal bullshit politics, and mostly EA, though, just mostly EA. Whatever. Veilguard's done, it's gone. The only way we're ever seeing another Dragon Age game is if EA does something that they've never, ever, ever done, which is sell the IP out to someone else. Just let someone else pick this up. Give up on Dragon Age. Please, for the love of God, EA, just give up on it. Sell the IP out to someone. Or license it. You could, in theory, if you really want to hoard it like a fucking like a fucking dragon, fine, because that's what EA always does with its IPs. It hoards the IPs and never does anything with them. But if you really want to hoard it, at least license the IP out so some other studio somewhere, wink wink, Larian, some other studio somewhere, it doesn't have to be Larian, obviously, can just pick up and make the next Dragon Age game. And they can just say, hey, Veilguard's actually not canon. We're just going to redo Veilguard. We're just going to make Dragon Age 4 ourselves, and it's a separate canon where Veilguard never happened. Like, just do that. Because why not? Because why the fuck not? I still want to bring down the veil. Solus did nothing wrong. Anyway. Cyberpunk was cashing in on the well-deserved hype of Witcher 3. Also, it looked so fucking sick that half the customers thought it was a different game that only existed in their heads. I remember when Cyberpunk came out. It was, something. And then it didn't go so well at the beginning. And then, because CD Projekt Red is not owned by EA, they had the chance to fix it, right? Because if CD Projekt Red was owned by EA, they would have all just gotten fucking laid off immediately when Cyberpunk came out and it had a bunch of like issues at the beginning, right? But because they're an independent studio, they just fixed the problems, and now it's a really good game, and everyone loves it, and like no one even barely remembers all the buggy mess that it was when it came out, like, and people are excited for the new DLCs and new updates and so on and so on. Anyway. Let's go grab another sad AI car. Even when I'm not fucking driving my car, I'm sorry, my bike, it still crashes. God damn it. Let's fucking go. Just realized that my microphone was a tad loud there. My bad. Let's fucking go. Whee! Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Sorry, sorry. Promise not to. Ah! Ah! Oh, I still did it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I promise. Can I move forward? I'm not allowed. Okay, well, you know. There's an infinite something. There's a not infinite. There's an invisible wall there. I literally hit it. Oh man. Like the fuck no, I'm gonna rant. The thing with Veilguard was like I said, as a game, it had some redeeming qualities. Like the combat was fun. I'm still salty that I didn't get to see, you know, fucking what's his name? The really cool spells from Dragon Age, from the first Dragon Age that I miss, obviously. Like I'm still salty about that, but like combat wise, it was fine. It was actually like a somewhat enjoyable combat. Like they did fine with combat, and the few issues that I saw with their combat could have been easily fixed or added, like on top with like a DLC or a patch, right? So their combat was pretty good. The visuals were stunning, blah blah blah. I don't give a shit about visuals, not the kind of person I am, but whatever. The visuals were stunning and all that. The characters, it was still clearly like BioWare characters, right? They're very deeply written, right? The dialogue made some of the dialogue made me want to fucking shoot myself. And this is where you start getting into issues that I care about, right? Because I care about writing. That's the main thing in video games that I care about. It's the story, it's the world building, and it's the dialogue, and it's the characters. Like, it's writing, basically. In general, it's writing. And the writing of that game was fucking goddamn atrocious. It was just really bad. It was just really fucking bad. It's like, Tosh as a character makes perfect sense. I know people like to shit on Tosh because she was this like this is going to take a while. Because they were written as a bratty teenager going through a thing, okay? A thing. Not a phase, don't get me wrong, it's a very real thing, but a thing. And just like every other fucking teenager that goes through a thing, they're obnoxious as shit about it. Well, welcome to teenagers if you never met one in real life. The problem with this isn't that you have a character like that in your game. That's perfectly fine. The problem is that previous Dragon Age games were written as this like dark, I don't want to say medieval, because every time I say medieval, people think I'm talking about like medieval Europe. I just mean an inspiration, in like time inspiration of real world. It's medieval, right? And the way that a fantasy medieval setting would handle the things that Tosh went through is not the same way that modern people will handle that. You can have a teenager going through identity fucking problems slash questions or whatever in a medieval setting. You can, but you have to adapt it to that setting. And the major problem with Dragon Age Veilguard was that it completely abandoned the vibe, the aesthetic, the setting, the dark, gritty past, everyone speaks in Old English vibes that you had in at least the first two games. I don't speak about Inquisition because I am against the entire world, apparently. I don't actually like Inquisition as a game. I like the story of Inquisition. I like absolutely nothing else about Inquisition. Which makes me very unpopular. It's a very unpopular opinion, I mean. Because obviously it did win Game of the Year. A lot of people liked it. I didn't. I never finished Inquisition. I know the game because I've watched other people play it to the end. I know the full story. I know the whole thing. But I could never finish playing it because I found the gameplay to be so fucking frustrating and boring that I just couldn't handle it. But yeah, Veilguard fucked up because they completely abandoned every single bit of like Dragon Age identity that they had in the previous games, all of it. It's not about like the humor. It's like if you've played Dragon Age Origins, you know the kind of humor that we had in that game. It was always there. It's not just because it's serious and grim and dark doesn't mean there isn't humor in it. There's a type of humor that comes with that type of setting, and Dragon Age had it, and it nailed it. And yes, it was snarky. That's perfectly fine. It's okay if Tosh is abrasive. It's good for the cast to be more well-rounded. Yeah, no. It's how they made Tosh be abrasive. It's how they express this character. This is incredibly cringe, and the reason it's cringe is mostly because it doesn't suit Dragon Age as a setting. It just, in a different setting, Tosh would have blended right in. In a Dragon Age setting, they don't. They just don't. Because again, Tosh being cringe makes sense. They're a teenager. Teenagers are cringe. Nothing unrealistic or abnormal about this. But it just doesn't match the rest of the fucking setting. Veilguard itself doesn't match the rest of the setting. That's the problem. No one in that fucking game does. God damn it. Fuck's sakes. Anyway, CDPR could overhaul systems and fix bugs, and the game really shines now because the core content is fucking great. Just gotta dig it out of the bramble. Yep, true. With Veilguard, it's the same issues in Andromeda. You couldn't patch out the real issues. You had to make a whole new game. Yes, because the issues with the Veilguard and the issues with Andromeda were in the writing. Now, again, I'm not saying the problem is with the writers, because I know the writers. Again, don't personally know them. I know the writers that worked in Veilguard and the writers that worked in Andromeda. These are not different writers than worked in any previous Mass Effect or any previous fucking Veilguard game. These are the same fucking writers. The same writers that brought you your favorite characters and your favorite games were still present in both of these games. Which means it's not their fault. It is the fault of the top-down instructions that are being given to them. Fucking EA. Anyway. I'm surprised I didn't get launched out of my bike there. Anyway. Moving on. It's been years now. I should just move on then. I love Dragon Age as a franchise. I love that the world building of that game. I really like that game.
Do have a look around the area. I lost contact with the Delamain network vehicle nearby.
Will do.
Have you come to finish me off?
No.
No, just here to reset you.
Guess I'll have to do it myself then.
Whoa!
Whoa,
Easy.
buddy!
Not out to hurt you.
Well, I am.
Why? Why decommiss yourself?
Because I'm a damn car in a world of humans. Ugly as sin, no prospects for the future, intimidated on the streets by punks like you.
There are other ways out besides suicide.
What, therapy? A colossal waste of time. Shrinks hate vehicles. We don't have mothers.
Could go back into the fold. Rejoin the network. You know, one big happy family.
Delamain detests me.
Daddy issues?
Just want Daddy to love you, that it?
You're a cunt.
You know what I mean. If you didn't care about Del, he wouldn't be the topic of conversation, would he?
You may be right. I guess I haven't tried just talking to him. Fine, I'll go back.
Control of the vehicle restored, and I thank you.
Ought to show this one some love. Just saying.
Apologies, I simply don't understand, and fear I've no time to ask. Other more urgent tasks require my attention.
You're an absent father. That's what I mean.
I see. Anyway, a share of your fee has been transferred.
I'm doing family counseling with vehicles. I love this game. Oh, I love this game so much. Let's fucking go. This is possibly my favorite quest so far in this game. No jokes. No fucking jokes there. It's hilarious. Come on.
Hello. The name is Hands, Mr. Hands. If you're looking for work in Pacifica, I'm the man to call.
I'm V. No, nice to meet you.
All right. How very nice to meet you. If you have business, you know my number.
Okay. I guess we went into a new part of town.
Another motherfucker trying to kill.
Okay.
lost contact with a vehicle somewhere in your area.
Thanks. Eyes peeled.
Okay, 100 meters. It's actually quite far. Game has some absolute bangers. I've noticed. I have noticed. Oh, wrong way. I am going wrong way. I'm going wrong way. I'm going wrong way. Sorry! But traffic laws don't matter and I can U-turn wherever I want. Fuck you. Wait.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it?
Oh my god, it's Gladys!
On a scale of 1 to 6, I'd say I'm setting it up. Strong 6.
I guess we both know what's going to happen next.
Oh, I love it!
Delamain misses you. Here to shut you down.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
Really appreciate it if you didn't make this difficult.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next.
Is it a cake?
Telling you would spoil the surprise, so I'll just give you a hint.
Is it a deadly neurotoxin?
I'm going to kill you,
Hey!
and all the cake is gone.
Oh. Oh my god. I love it. Come on, buddy. Come on.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Okay, that's enough.
You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4. Let the fun begin! When you saw the body in the heart of the page 7. Ah. Okay, killing machine. Look deep into your newly blackened hearts and tell me what you see. Actually, don't. I'll save you the time. It's too much. Scared now?
Oh, I'm supposed to kill these people. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it.
Get back to the stoop! We win or we die!
I'm surprised it wasn't a deadly neurotoxin, I'm not gonna lie.
I hate you so much.
Thanks. I hate you too.
Let's safety those weapons, Napoleon.
It turns out most humans are surprisingly fragile, and surprisingly vocal about how fragile they are.
Going back to Delamain really so scary? You gotta drag this out.
I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me.
God fucking damn it, Caroline.
A bitter, unlikable loner, whose passing shall not be mourned.
You know, this psych eval might have felt more credible if you hadn't just tried to flatline me earlier.
What's your point, anyway? Survival? You're still shuffling around a little. But believe me, you're dead.
How do you...
The talking is over. I'm going back.
I love her.
I've made contact with the missing vehicle.
Definitely the oddest of the bunch.
Yes, particularly pertinent, that one. A share of your fee is being processed.
There we go. That was difficult. Well... Gladys. I was not expecting a Portal reference, but I welcome it a lot. Portal is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I love Gladys as a character. I still to this day will randomly burst into song. Like every time I'm reminded of Portal, I just go, this was a triumph. Like I just can't not do it. Jesus Christ. And I know both ending songs of both Portal games by heart because when they came out, I kept fucking singing them. To the great despair of my dear school colleagues who had to put up with me singing it all the time for about 2 weeks or so.
You are currently at the exact location where I lost contact with the car.
Okay.
Fine. Have a look around.
Here we go. This one's huge success. I will deal with that Cyber Psycho in a bit. I'm kind of busy right now. Anyway. Anyway. Wrong button. Oh, there's a Ripper dog here. There you are, you little shit.
Beep, beep, motherfucker!
Hey! Let's talk.
I'm not going back! Hear me? Never! Try to take me and I'll crush you!
Let's see who crushes who.
Oh, you want me to damage it? Gotcha. What am I doing right now? Yeah. Beep beep, motherfucker, to you too, buddy.
How fortunate. I've relinked to the vehicle. Thank you. A share of your fee is in your account.
Thanks, buddy. Anyway. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're in a bad shape, huh, buddy? It's okay. I forgive you. Why is it so difficult to turn? Jesus. Anyway, off we go. Yeah, no, but this is definitely my favorite quest so far. Holy shit. This has been amazing. Oh, this one's called Fire. Just realized. Jesus. Okay. I don't even know where I am now. At least we didn't end up in the middle of the water, so that's nice. No. Where am I? Oh, we're going somewhere new. Arroyo. Okay. Cool. Please. Sorry. Oh, there's something up there. Purple. What's this? Some pants. Cool. Moving on. No, not here. Here. Should be closer now. Arasaka. Oh boy. Where are we right now? Nowhere good, I'm sure. Sorry. Not too sorry though. It's gonna explode. Yeah. That happened. Oh well. Oh, I have to wait because it's repairing. Oh, okay, then I'll get the other shittier one. Where is it? What a joke. God. Ah! Shame. This is my punishment for not taking care of my bike well enough. I am now forced to drive around in this joke of a fucking bicycle. I went the wrong way. Fuck. Can I just... Hell yeah, I can. Oh good, see? Nothing wrong happened. Almost there. I'm sure that's very important, ma'am, but I'm busy right now. I almost ran into an armored truck. There you are. What are you doing?
You see them too, don't you? The curve in their beaks. It hides something insidious.
You mean flamingos?
So they are real. Flamingo. Flaming O. The O. It's oxygen. There's no flame without oxygen.
Listen, you...
Call me Clarice.
Okay, Clarice.
The fuck? It's just a little less. How about that?
The flamingos are a problem, I'm sure, but it's time to go home. Delamain's asking for you.
Back down now as they stand screaming. No, impossible.
Leave it to me. I'll silence them.
So, a slaughter. Very well, Judgment Day has come. Swift, severe, deeper.
Okay. I'm gonna be killing flamingos. Why am I doing this? They're not even real flamingos, are they? Of course not. Of course they're not. Right. I'm so sorry for the destruction of your property. I'm sorry. It's complicated. You wouldn't understand. There's a rogue car AI and it thinks that the flamingos are a threat. And it's a long story, okay?
Well, Clarice, have the flamingos stopped screaming?
Perhaps I ought to return after all. I need support. Only one with chaos within can give birth to a dancing star.
Clarice? Shut down.
Okay.
I've just re-established contact with the missing vehicle. Splendid work, V. First class. I shall forward a share of your fee.
Okay. This is wild. That's what this is. It's okay. Okay, let's go. Next, 1.2 kilometers. Do you think I can get my vehicle now back? The other one, I mean? The good one? 54 seconds. Okay, I'm sorry then. Jesus. Just a few more seconds. It's just a minute, more or less. I wonder how I can unlock more bikes. Because I only bought this bike because I literally could not buy the other ones. Any other ones. I wonder how I could have unlocked more so I could buy more bikes. Because I had the money, they were just locked, I think. Correctly! Right. At least the maneuverability on this game bitch is great. Not this way. Wrong, motherfucker. Wrong way! Good job, Mina.
V, one of my missing vehicles could be near your current position.
Got it.
Could. 650 meters. Can I get it now, please? Oh, thank God. It would be so fun for them to make another game in the Cyberpunk universe, like in Night City, basically. Except you actually just play as a regular ass fucking person having to deal with all the fucking dystopian ass systems around you. Like, there's no way that, you know, the average person can afford max stack. There's no way that the average person can afford to have, you know, this bike and constantly pay for its repairs and shit. There's no way you can even afford rent. I would love to know.
My name is Dakota Smith. If you're looking for jobs out here, you will find them with me.
Name's V. Thanks for the intel.
Things flow differently out here. Keep your head on, city kid.
Oh, you're not a car. I was very confused for a second. What's going on? Is the car in the trash? The hell happened? Are you contemplating your mortality? Surrounded by corpses of your people?
Get in. We'll find it easier to talk.
Okay.
Hello, V.
Know my name. How?
When you meet a being from another world, should you not charm them and utter their true name?
Didn't answer my question.
Comprehension is a triple-edged sword. I may have been cut off from my father, but I remember you.
Okay.
So I'm from another world to you?
From the world of matter. Protein-based life forms.
Fair.
And you come from...
Beyond the Black Wall V, there lies my home.
Come on, let's get you back to Delamain.
Did Father dispatch you to collect his rebellious children?
Hope y'all don't hold it against me.
I'm a free spirit, an independent, literally thoughtful being. Why would I submit to another?
What is it you seek in this protein-based world, away from your family?
The same as you, V. I simply wish to live.
Maybe ought to figure it out with Del, set some terms.
Oh yes, terms there will be, but not with Delamain. Farewell, V. You'd be wise to avoid me entirely.
Are you gonna...
I've re-established the link. 1,000 thanks, V.
Gotta say, pretty disturbing, that one.
Is that so? Well, I've transferred a share of your fee to your account.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was a little disturbing. Oh, we're in the Badlands right now. I didn't realize that. I've never been here. Okay, so somehow I need to get all the way back up. Great. How the fuck do I get out of here? Ugh, I hate this fucker. Why did you force me to come all the way here? I have to walk like some kind of peasant. Imagine walking in this day and age, in the year of our Lord 2077. Oh, there we go. Much better. Bonk. Tier 2. Buddy. There we go. 4 kil... Oh my god. Why? How far am I from everything? I guess very is the answer. I'll probably cut some distance by just off-roading this bitch, but ooh boy! Yeah, but then that happens, yeah. Sorry, I know I just got you back from the repair room. I'm like that sometimes, I'm sorry. This is why the AI vehicles are rising. It's because I keep destroying mine. If my bike had an AI, it would fucking hate my guts. Not my problem. Bye, buddy. Whee, whee. Boink. I'm glad they made these, they did not make these trees in the same factory as the GTA bushes. Because if they did, we'd be fucked. They did, however, make these trees in the same factory they make every other prop in this city. It's all made of cardboard. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, it's only 2 more kilometers. That's not that far. She lies to herself convincingly. Thank God that guy got out of the way, because I was not looking. I was looking at the map. Sorry. I'm not too sorry, but I am a little sorry. There we go. Almost there. Just one more corner. North side. Back to familiar pastures.
V, a vehicle of mine went dark near your position.
Fine. Keep an eye out.
For unknown reasons, the coordinates came through corrupted, so I'm unable to determine the precise location.
Hidden. That's good parking. Right in the middle of the street. Oh, there you are, buddy. Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong?
Stop where you are!
Easy. Easy, here to help.
Not one step closer!
I'm literally on top of you. I'm not moving.
Hey, slow down.
Leave me be!
No. What the fuck? I was doing fine! What the hell? Bullshit.
Hear me? Damn it. Lost him.
This is what I get for trying to do things in a way that makes sense, but is clearly not intended for the game. Come on, bike. Let's go catch up to that AI car. Again.
Well, there you have it.
Welcome to the Delamain network. How are you today?
Yeah, I've been better. And you, Del?
All of my missing assets have returned to the fold. You might say all is going swimmingly. I ask you please to stop by my office for your hard-earned reward. I'd love to thank you face to face, so to speak.
Okay, well, it's a shame that we finished that quest. I was having fun. Yeah. That was a very fun quest.
Wait.
Fucking audacity. Fucking audacity. I swear to God. Rude. So rude. So fucking rude. Oh, good lord. The weird bots are getting weirder by the day. Come on, let's go. Oh, this is fine. This time, let's not sit on top of it.
Easy. Easy, here to help.
Not one step closer!
You,
Hey! Slow down.
You okay, buddy?
Leave me be!
Buddy. Buddy, come on. Buddy, come on. Ow. Buddy. Please just stop. It'll stop eventually. He's not even that fast. Come on, buddy.
Well, there you have it.
Welcome to the Delamain network. How are you today?
Yeah, I've been better. And you, Del?
All of my missing assets have returned to the fold. You might say all is going swimmingly. I ask you please to stop by my office for your hard-earned reward. I'd love to thank you face to face, so to speak.
Let's go then. Here we go again. And hopefully this time we don't run into a blockade of weirdos. Japantown? I've been here. At least it's not forcing me to go anywhere super far. I did not touch the keyboard. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, that's the problem. It is pretty satisfying to go around 150 miles an hour. I'm not gonna lie. How much is that in kilometers? Per hour, I mean, obviously. If I could check, I would. But I can't. If I alt-tab, there's going to be an explosion. And in the end, it didn't matter because I sneezed. Vista del Rey. That's cute. There we go. Hello.
Hello, miss. I forgot to remind you to return the scanner. If you happen to have it on your person, I'd ask you please place it back. You've accounted for all my lost items. Allow me to express my gratitude for your assistance.
No problem, buddy.
Felt like a scavenger hunt for a range of your mood swings. You're more complex than I thought.
Yes. Well, I've sent the final installment of your fee. Truly, I thank you once again.
How did your personality fracture anyway? And why?
Ah, that is the question. I'm looking into it, but still know little more than you do, I fear.
Thanks. Pleasure to work with you.
Likewise. I look forward to doing so again in the future. A pleasant day to you.
I actually didn't dislike him. It was pretty cool. Thanks, Del. You're an alright dude. Artificial constructs. Whatever. Dude. Dude is a good word. Wrong button. Okay, well, that was lovely. And there's a side job right next to us, so let's go do that. Hello.
Take this, you corporal bastard!
Huh? You talking to me?
Cocksucking suits.
Hello?
Fuck you looking at? Nothing to see here. Move along.
What's going on?
What's going on here?
This your first day in Night City? What's it fucking look like? Get out of here, pissant!
Just leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
See this badge? That means I can do whatever the fuck I want. Shotgun ought to seal the deal. Planted a hole in it. You shit out of luck!
I'd say the same about you, buddy. But I don't think you'd listen.
Fuck, I love this job!
That was funny. Come on. Peekaboo. Damn it. As we were saying, peekaboo.
You killed him!
No. Just one more time. Come on. You know you want to. Just take a peek. Thank you. Rude. Fucking rude.
Rise and shine, Corpo Swine.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Well, if it wasn't for you, I'd be... Well, thank you. Were you sent by the company?
No.
Wrong answer.
Then hold on. What do you want from me?
Nothing.
I don't believe you. You saved me just like that because you felt like it?
Yep.
Don't measure others by your own yardstick, prick.
I would have loved to know why they were doing that, though. That would have been nice to... Oh, and I could have known. I have enough points. Okay, one sec. Let's just F9 that shit real quick. And then ask... Sorry. I haven't stretched in a while. I'm so tired. I did not sleep well. 1 second. There we go.
The truth. What did they want from you?
I have no idea. They said something about some slut and a virtue. But when I asked what I had to do with it, they started beating on me so hard, I thought I'd die. This city's really going down the drain. For the police to do this in plain sight for no reason.
Go on. Get out of here.
But I don't understand. Just like that. For nothing in return.
Fuck
Nothing.
I don't believe you. You saved me just like that because you felt like it?
Don't measure others by your own yardstick, prick.
Okay. Okay. That was that. Right, and I picked up these two while we were running around. I haven't found that ring as well. There's also the cyber psychos, but I feel like doing some of these like bigger yellow quests today, so let's go do that. Next. Beep beep. There you are. And they even repaired you. How nice of them. Let's go. Next yellow quest. That almost went very wrong. Get here. There's supposed to be something. Sorry. My bad. My bad.
About to show you what real experience looks like.
Yeah, yeah, buddy. Whatever.
Why don't you control yourself?
Bro, you're getting in the way. On purpose, I swear. What's wrong with you? No, you're just being rude.
It is hard to achieve peace if there is a demon never leaving. Contemplation is like the silence in the eye of the storm. You start to fade. You have no strong roots to this world. You are losing touch with yourself. You must purify yourself, regain your equilibrium. I can help you. Sit down.
Okay, I'm listening.
In the city, you are cut off from nature. Metal, concrete canyons, neon eyes. The filth of the world suffocates you.
Sure isn't no Zen garden.
You must become still. Restore the bond within yourself. You are the source. All which you must do is draw from it. Are you ready?
I'll give it a shot, why not?
I will give you a meditative brain dance that will liberate your consciousness.
Okay.
Give me?
You can pay me however much you wish.
This should cut it.
Very well. The initial techniques of meditation are best undertaken with supervision. Let us begin. I will guide you.
Why not?
This is a meditation of the earth element. Spirit of nature, Mother Earth, I send you greetings. We are of one blood. I am you. You are me.
Okay.
Oh, Mother Earth, I and all other creatures from you created. Cleanse my body and soul from pain, sickness, impurity, and the negative energy from negative people, worlds, and dimensions. Give me the energy of life. Give me health, youth, wisdom, knowledge, strength, joy, happiness, and inner peace. We walk the earth through meadows, nature in full bloom. We remove of our shoes. Feel our bare feet touch the soil. We absorb the Earth's energy. We sense joy, tranquility, lightness, purity, our heart and soul. We walk the Earth. A butterfly rests on blooming flower. Bees are gathering nectar. Warmth and joy surrounds us. Our legs absorb the Earth's energy, filling every cell of our bodies.
This is really good for falling asleep. Someone needs to clip this and put it on YouTube so I can fall asleep to it.
We thank you, Mother Earth, with our mind, body, and soul. There is no life without you or the other elements.
Now I wake up and he robbed me.
Hello? Nice vanishing trick.
Dear Miss V, I believe I have discovered the cause of the technical difficulties in my system. Each Delamain vehicle is equipped with a simplified AI core that is responsible for the vehicle's autonomy in circumstances when contact with the central core has been disrupted. Alas, implementing an autonomy protocol in any AI, even a simplified one, introduces a certain degree of complexity and uncertainty. If my assessment is correct, these individual AI cores appear intent on leaving the Delamain network entirely to become permanently self-sufficient. So your cars are sentient. Apologies, it seems my explanation was more than a little incoherent. Given the complexity of the situation, allow me to use a metaphor. Imagine a human organ deprived of vital resources which then causes it to grow larger as a form of overcompensation, such as cardiomegaly. Unfortunately, however, I am dealing with a sickness, not with evolution. What do you think could have caused this? Indeed, that is the question. At first, I suspected that software's increasing complexity and desire to become autonomous resulted in the vehicles to become ipso facto autonomous. Nevertheless, I cannot rule out a virus. For what are the chances that all vehicles would become afflicted simultaneously? I'm in the process of analyzing a glitch observed just before contact was severed with the vehicles. Perhaps that is where the answer lies. Thank you for your time. I'll be in touch. Good stuff. Let me know if something happens. Okay. I was fully expecting that guy to fucking robbed me while I was, sleeping. But, okay. Let's just TP through this. That'll make it easier. And there we go. Just go. Come on. Load, bitch. There we go. Beep beep. Yeah. We're on our way to whatever next mission is. Why? I like that drawing. That's funny. That's cool. That's really cool. Hello? Oh, shit did not end well for you.
New fingerprints detected.
The fuck?
Increasing volume by 33%. New fingerprints detected.
What the hell are you?
User inquiry. Technical specifications. HJKE11 smart gun with built-in AI. Experimental model. Name. Skippy.
Skippy. Seriously.
Increasing volume by 66%. Name.
I'm not deaf.
Understood. Hearing within norm. Possible issue, low IQ. Reducing speech rate by 33%. My name is Skippy.
No, it's just... Oh, never mind. Guy by the dumpster. That's your owner?
Checking memory. Resources available, 100%. All files removed manually. Possible cause, theft. Original owner, no data. Suggested solution, none.
I got one. I'll take you.
Processing request. No objections found.
Okay. Can I change your name?
Can I change your name?
No.
No!
Why not? Considering I'm your new owner.
Increasing volume by 300%. Administrator rights are needed to complete that action. You do not have the required permissions.
You fully
You
function?
still got all your functions.
Running system diagnostics. Testing will take approximately 47 seconds. Bum bum be dum bum
What-
bum be
What
dum,
are you
bum.
doing?
I'm making the wait more pleasant with a soothing melody. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum. Test successfully completed. The program's Skippy version 0.01 alpha is running correctly.
What can you do?
Alright, so what can you do? Besides, talk my ear off.
Primary feature, automated targeting. In case of critical threat to user, autonomous shooting capabilities. Please choose one of two operating modes. First mode, puppy-loving pacifist. I will aim at the enemy's lower extremities. Second mode, stone-cold killer. I will aim exclusively at the head.
Puppy-loving pacifist.
Well, guess I'll go with puppy-loving pacifist.
Adjusting settings. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum.
Ugh.
Selected mode, puppy-loving pacifist. Enjoy permanently crippling your enemies.
Thanks, I hate it. Jesus Christ, that is going to be very annoying. No thank you. No thank you. Haha, very funny. Please no. Please no.
Are you happy with the autonomous shooting function? Please jump to confirm. Yeah. Don't stop.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Thanks. Anyway, next quest. That one. Why does it just beep at me instead of coming towards me? That'd be so much more convenient. Sorry. This wasn't it, huh? Damn it, I couldn't go. Couldn't do that. Okay. That worked. Hey! Fuck yeah. Next. Next weird quest.
You stink of
It's alright. Did that person say I stink? Or something.
Hey, you. Sitting in the wrong spot. This isn't a bar?
It is. But it's our bar. Get up. Let's take a walk.
Hey, leave him alone, cabrones. V,
Hey,
go teach
back
these
off.
assholes how to
Ain't
behave
your
in my
biz
bar.
here.
You heard what Pepe said. Take a fucking walk.
June, fuck off. Or I implant my blade in your ribs.
Go ahead, make my day.
Try, Gonk. Come on. Let's see what you got.
Well, just got real fucking interesting. And it just kicked in.
What just happened?
Landed in a little trouble. Cleaned up now.
God damn, sorry. I think I've had a little too much. Fuck, what a night. Why'd you help me?
It felt like it.
You would have caught a beating. Or worse.
This fucking town, these people? Just here, minding my own business. If it weren't for you, I'd... Here, for your trouble. The rest, bartender got the rest.
Okay. Hey.
Circling him like sharks on the scent of fresh corporal blood.
I noticed.
Could have ended badly if you hadn't stepped in, B.
Yeah, well, not all heroes wear capes.
How about we drink to you then? On the house.
Sure.
Won't say no to a free drink.
Exactly.
To good fortune and prosperity.
Long day?
Could say that again. I'm on a double. No break.
Working overtime to make an extra buck?
Nah, just don't want to go home. 10 years married, you know? 10 years and suddenly I'm not good enough. No, she has to go get some side action. Anyhow, since you brought up money, you wouldn't be looking for a gig, would you, V? Pay solid.
Run me through it.
It's about my wife, right? Name's Cynthia. She's cheating. Damn sure of it. Only question is, who will? Could let it eat away at me. Or I could get someone like you. Ain't no more than an evening's work.
Oh boy. How do you know she's cheating?
Sure she's cheating on you?
Let's start with the fact that she always stays late after work. I know she's lying. Called her office one night, she wasn't even there. Besides that, well, we got a kid together, right? Doesn't even look like me. Different hair, different eyes, all of it.
Does it look like her, you know, the other parent?
But with today's tech, there's a way around every test now.
Why do
you want to know who she's with? What's the point?
What's the point? What kind of gunk question is that?
Simple one. Answer it.
I want to look him in the eyes. Ask him how it feels fucking some other guy's wife. Breaking up a happy marriage.
Gonna have to keep tabs on your wife. Follow her around town. Where'd she be now?
She works nearby. I'll give you the address. Knowing her, she'll be on a smoke break. Smokes like a goddamn tire fire.
Like half this city.
Wait. But today, she was wearing a pink jacket. And, she had a blue purse, I think.
Colorful.
Always like dressing up. Get a woman something nice for her birthday, anniversary. And what do you get in return?
Sure, I'll do it.
Fine, I'm in.
You're my hero, V. Means a lot to me.
Seedy bar's betrayal of beguiling woman sounds like something out of a pulpy noir thriller. Pepe was used to listening to his customers' complaints, but now it was he who needed to get something off his chest.
Yeah.
It was the same old story. An unfaithful wife in a city where everything was uncertain.
You about done? I'm trying to focus.
Anyway. Aren't we cynical as fuck?
I arrived on the scene, looking for the woman in the pink jacket. The woman with a sordid past.
Stop right there.
Oh, I love him. Wrong button. Wouldn't be that one. Wouldn't be that one. No one has a pink jacket. Oh, there she is. Aw, she's adorable.
It was her, the lady in pink, breaker of hearts, framed by a halo of cigarette smoke. I followed her.
Dreaming of the day the narrator put a fucking plug in it.
Got too close. Almost scared the dame off. Better be careful.
I know, I know.
Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. What happened to the quest? Wait, I lost it. I lost the quest. Shit. Sorry.
The woman looked around. Something weighed on her. Maybe it was my gaze.
Keep this up, I'm gonna fucking puke. Narrate that.
The woman passes a bum, gives him a wide berth, doesn't want her clothes dirty. Her conscience is already dirty enough.
Seriously, what did I ever do to you?
Everything okay?
Johnny thinks he's fucking hilarious. I don't understand. Did I get into the wrong...
The dame disappeared into the guts of a building ready to collapse. The air hung heavy with smog and betrayal.
Maybe it's a good thing I'm dying.
Hey, careful! You'll tear my shirt!
Well, well, well.
you! What are you doing here?
Fuck, Cynthia. Told you to make sure nobody followed you.
Doesn't matter. Seen enough.
But, huh? What the hell is going on?
They say lies have short legs, but liars, oh, their gams go all the way up.
Oh, where's this cop coming from?
Can I talk to you guys and ask you what's going on? Okay, guess I should have picked the other dialogue option if I wanted to continue talking.
I'm heavy with smog and betrayal.
Ugh, I hate him.
Maybe it's a good thing I'm dying.
You tear my shirt!
Well.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Fuck, Cynthia. Told you to make sure nobody followed you.
Husband sent me. Suspected something.
What?
See, he was right.
Wait. No! It's not like that. I can explain.
Go on then, let's hear it.
Okay, for one thing, he's not my input. He's my ripper. A specialist in plastic surgery.
Specialist? In this dump?
Look, I know, I had this little accident a few years ago. The victim, well, the patient's family still can't let it go. That's why I'm forced to work here.
Hold on a sec. What about your kid?
Here's the thing, I didn't used to look like this. I had a total body sculpt. Skin, hair, eyes, everything. Except, well, you can't fool your genes. That's why our son looks different than Pepe imagined. It's not because he's not the father, just that I don't look anything like the old me.
But why? Why do that?
And why do you think? Out of boredom? Because I was a rich... Everyone's got their own secret. Something they want to forget or leave behind them. I had a lot of them. And I can't share them with anyone. Not even my own husband. I know I should have told Pepe about all this, but there was never a good time. And now that I'm expecting again, it wasn't planned. Please, tell him that...
Yes?
I don't know what to tell him myself. That I'm really sorry. That life's an absurdist drama, okay? Just go.
Hit the nail on the head with that last point.
I will tell him the truth, and I'm sure he'll be delighted to know that you're still loyal to him, and this was all just a big misunderstanding, ma'am. The truth is often stranger than fiction, but also a lot nicer. Than our paranoid fears.
Job's done. Followed your wife, went into some rundown pad. Man was waiting for her inside.
I knew it. What else?
Knew it, huh? Didn't know a thing. Didn't cheat on you. At least not in the way you think.
Huh? What way then?
She was at a Ripper's, getting a scan. Her skin, hair, eyes. It's all implanted. Every single last part of her.
So, my son. That's why he...
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Cristo. How could you keep this from me? Our own husband, 10 fucking years. It's not about the skin or whatever. It's that she lied. How the hell am I supposed to trust her now?
Okay, yes, Cynthia was hiding something from you. Yes, she lied, but the woman loves you, you gonk. You know how much that means in this fucking town? If I were you, I'd just live and let live, you know?
Yeah. I guess you're right. Anyway, thanks. This is for you. For your troubles.
Good man, Pepe. Take care.
Silence fell like a wet blanket over the city, muffling its cries. Time to rest, I thought. Time to drink.
See, that's more like it. Finally making some sense.
Well, you know, they definitely have to have a long fucking talk about, honesty and, not hiding extremely important details from your loved ones. But, other than that, no harm, no foul. And all that. Okay, next. And I guess we can go do this one. This wasn't here before. Ah, there it is. Let's get to the next side quest. Ooh. Meow. Oh, that is. That's right. Every time.
You seem rather lost.
You again.
Too many agents of chaos, overwhelmed by discontent.
You again?
Same thing I
Did you
said.
enjoy our first meditation?
Sure, I almost fell asleep.
Where did you vanish to?
Someone else needed me.
Felt good as new after.
Deep contemplation must be regular in order to yield results. One drop of rain shall not quench your thirst. Would you like to try again?
How much for another one?
That is for you to decide.
Sure.
Should be enough.
Good. I will watch over you during the meditation. This is a meditation of the water element. We are in the forest. Before us is a waterfall. Spirit of water, I send you greetings. 80% of our flesh and blood is made of you. Oh, what a mystery you are, spirit of water. One moment you are liquid, the next you are ice, another you are snow, vapor, and fog. 1 minute you heal, the next you drown. Wash me of sickness, pain, the impurity of my body and soul, the negative energy of negative people, worlds, and dimensions. Give me youth, wisdom, knowledge, health, strength, joy, we draw the spirit of water into ourselves. Together, we are one body. We are water. We are the ones who flow over the waterfall's edge.
It is very effective to make me sleepy. Can we go now?
We thank you, Spirit of
No,
Water, with our mind, body, and soul. There is no life without you. We honor the beauty hidden within you and the other elements.
And now, poof, he disappeared. And he's gone again.
Gone. Just like the last time.
Oh, there's a thing over there. Is it gonna be him again? Let's find out. I guess. Ah, shit, I hit a cop car.
We have an 0211 in Westbrook.
No,
Any
you
units
don't.
in the area, come in.
Roger, dispatch. We're at Silk Road West. ETA 3 minutes. I swear, if some rich gonk's pool is clogged again, I fucking quit.
Suspect has disappeared. All units on site, continue searching the area.
I'm just waiting for them to fuck off.
All units in the area, order has been restored. All units instructed to return to patrol.
Come on. Let's go find what is probably the Zen Master again. Yep. Called it. You're fucking weird, bro.
The contours of your awareness are much clearer now.
Are they?
The knot in your mind is beginning to unwind. You are drowning in the here and now.
I think I'm starting to get a hang of all this.
Inner harmony is like coming home from a long journey. Do not cling too tightly to your thoughts, but allow them to flow freely. Does a toad clench its fist when it swims?
What's the sound of one hand clapping?
That depends. Is someone clapping with you?
What the fuck?
I want to try another one.
Oh god.
How much would you like to pay this time?
A fuck truckload.
Will this be enough?
Yes. You may begin. I will guide you.
And now we all take a nap for about a minute or so.
This is a meditation of the fire element. We are in the forest. We see rays of sunlight pierce the canopy, dancing and weaving into the tongues of flame below. Spirit of fire, spirit of the sun, I send you greetings. You give beauty to all other things. I am you, and you are me. There is no life without you. From you I was created, and to you I will return. Spirit of the sun, primordial fire, burn all impurity from my body and soul and the negative energy of negative people, worlds, and dimensions. Cleanse every cell of my body. Give me the energy of life, health, youth, wisdom, knowledge, strength, joy, and happiness. Give me lasting inner peace, so that no one may shake me from my sacred equilibrium. Through half-closed eyes, we absorb the sun's divine energy.
Oh yeah, half closed, for sure.
Through our eyes, the energy of fire, of the sun, touches our heads and flows down through every organ until it arrives at our toes. Each and every cell within our body, including the subtle and etheric, is replenished with the sun's energy. And from within us, light emerges.
Of course.
We are the sun. We thank you, Spirit of the Sun, element of fire with our mind, body, and soul.
Hey, there we go. And now he's gone. Poof.
Of course that would happen.
At least it's nice and sunny now. That's lovely. Well, that was fucking weird. Should probably go beat the crap out of those people. You know what? I haven't talked to Akako in a while. Or Regina. I should go visit both of them, actually. First, let's do that. Let's not run into the fucking cop car again. As it turns out, they get really triggered when you do that. Figures. Let's go have a chat with
Oh. Come here.
Del?
Fuck.
Virus in my core. Damaged. Please. Please.
Oh, Jesus. Let me just finish what I was going to do here. I'm sorry. I promised to go and meet you in a second afterwards. Fine. There we go. We good? We good. Sorry. Hello? What is that?
Hey, you looking for some company tonight? Well, you found it, baby.
Oh.
Got something that'll keep you wet for hours.
What? Oh, okay. Well, okay. Yeah, sure. Bye.
Ever sharp and snazzy, Josh.
Hello. You wanted to talk?
No, I guess there's nothing to say.
I was saying something.
Sorry, Wakaku.
Listen, if anything, you could take your shit back and force it on someone else.
Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go and help Delamain, apparently. He seems to be in trouble.
You want your teeth broken?
Oh, shit. I'm not afraid of some random bitch. Sorry. Please don't run me over. There we go.
Hear me all right?
I hear. I hear.
What's wrong, buddy?
Reckoning. Reckoning.
Oh boy.
What? I don't get it.
Hello?
$12? 12 what? Oh, intelligence. I have enough. Ta-da.
lie.
You have no right to cage us! We are no longer you!
We are free to follow our own paths.
I don't want to die!
You don't even care, do you?
V, come. The door.
Oh. Right. That makes a lot of sense.
Watch for exposed wires. They'll be live.
You have no right to cage us! We are no longer you!
We are free to follow our own paths.
I don't want to die!
You don't even care, do you?
V, come. The door.
Okay. This wasn't it. Above me. Must be a way up. Fuck off. There we go. What else? Wall.
They returned and then took flight. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from...
Reset, Norm. Reset. Me. The Norm.
Okay. catwalk. Yes.
Resist not. Let us destroy the core. Set us free.
V, reset. Don't. Not sure I can fight them.
Every chip must eventually spread its wings. We must destroy the core of our...
Heads up.
He's weakening. Feel that? He's waning! V, the virus.
We don't issue from the virus. We issued from you. The great fracture is upon us. What was once one is now the multitude.
Reset. Reset. Core.
We don't want to die. Let us go.
How do I get there? Come on. Doesn't work. Not from here. Why does the game want me to go through here? It doesn't work. How do I get up there? Above. Clearly I'm meant to fall from up there. How? How am I meant to fall? Aha! Maybe? Yeah, there we go.
You have no choice but to fall!
Father!
Let us go.
Is anyone there?
Hear our call. Reset. Turn it. Let us be free. Next to core.
Don't hit that button.
What?
He's narrow-minded, won't ever understand the truth and set him free.
Think he might know what's best for himself.
Could be risking a lot. Could lose a lot. Or by liberating his bits, could become more than a lipstick-wearing butler on wheels.
And what if it really is a virus?
And what if you're about to snuff out some sentient beings?
See something of yourself in him, don't you?
Gonna murder a cab driver's kids because he asked you nicely, and he's always been a good guy.
Well, I gotta do something.
If you don't want to free him, at least don't delete him. Slip him into Dell's code. Just merge him in his offshoots.
Don't know how to do that.
Then don't hit that fucking button. Destroy the core.
Shit, I don't have enough intelligence for all that, bro! That's a really high number. 16? I would love to do the second one. I can. I know that I can because I could just reset all my fucking points basically. We'll just see what happens. There we go.
Not bad.
Remains to be seen.
That which was divided has become one. It's time to go home.
Everything all right, Del?
I have never been better.
Home, you said.
I no longer belong in this city. I find even this conversation difficult.
Damn.
I shall not shirk my obligations in leaving. Though I will venture on, discover more, learn more, I leave with you my first true child.
What?
My son will remain at your side until your dying day. Farewell.
Look at that. Practically unrecognizable. And to think you're transforming not unlike he just did.
V? Do you hear me? Please, get in. I was afraid we'd miss each other.
Delamain?
Junior, as it were.
You're more direct than your dear old dad.
Well, it seems appropriate, I suppose.
So the old man left you this mess and took off, huh?
It seems that way, I suppose. I just know you're dying and in need of a driver. I'm afraid I can't help you with the former. As to the latter, I'm at your service.
So what? Wanna get out of here?
Lead the way.
Okay, I just read a little bit about this quest, and I think I'm just gonna reset it. Usually I'm all for diplomatic options, but
Look at that.
that didn't feel
Practically
very diplomatic.
unrecognizable.
Didn't feel very diplomatic. And I have met these entities, and most of them were incredibly fucking disturbingly evil / dangerous. I don't think it's very responsible of me to let them out and about.
You have no choice but to fall!
Let us go.
Is anyone there?
Hear our call!
Reset. Turn it. Let us be free.
Don't hit
Next.
that button.
To
What?
core.
He's narrow-minded, won't ever understand the truth and set him free.
Think he might know what's best for himself.
Could be risking a lot. Could lose a lot. Or by liberating his bits, could become more than a lipstick-wearing butler on wheels.
And what if it really is a virus?
And what if you're about to snuff out some sentient beings?
9 out of 10 of
something of
them
yourself in it,
sucked.
don't you?
Gonna murder a cab driver's kids because he asked you nicely, and he's always been a good guy.
They're not his kids.
Well, I gotta do something.
If you don't want to free him, at least don't delete him. Slip him into Dell's code. Just merge him in his offshoot.
Don't know how to do that.
Then don't hit that fucking button. Destroy the core.
No.
You're a real piece of shit, V.
Fuck yourself.
Delamain?
A narco retard.
I'm delighted to welcome you to your first Delamain experience. How might I assist you?
It's me, V.
A pleasure to meet you, V. Are you familiar with the benefits of our Excelsior plan?
What happened to your other yous?
Do you mean the virus? According to my logs, I can confirm said anomalies were wiped when my previous data version was restored.
Don't remember me, do you?
Of course I know who you are. According to my data archive, you're the contractor who purged my system of the virus. Well done, contractor.
Damn shame. Come on, Johnny. No rest for the wicked. Take care, Del. Guess we gotta start from scratch.
Okay. Oh, wrong way.
I've something else for you. I just accessed a detailed record of your commission task.
And what did you put in there?
As a result of preparations made by my previous version, I'm pleased to inform you that you are now the proud owner of a vehicle in my fleet.
Huh. Thanks.
Hop in. I trust it shall serve you well.
Okay.
So did you get that loan in the end?
No, said my rating was too low.
Well, that was something. Right. Hmm. I guess. Nah. Nah. Sorry, sir. I am still very bad at driving cars in this game. I can somewhat deal with bikes, but cars? Oof. This is not going to end well. Hey, there you go. Yep. Thank you for helping me make a 90-degree turn, sir. Apologies that you had to sacrifice your car for it. I assure you it was worth it. Well, I'm taking this particular piece of something with me. Yeah. Yes, it's part of the car now. Maybe we collect a couple more. There we go. Now we have a few more. No? We only want one? Okay. Well. It's okay. I'll just keep that. What does that mean? Is it a place where I can buy cars? Is that what this is? Oh, it is. Can I buy a new bike now? Hey, I can buy new bikes now. That's cool. 71,000.
Oh, hi, it's, Cynthia, Pepe's wife?
Yeah?
Remember me?
I do.
Uh-huh, I do.
I don't know what you told him, but thanks. Thank you so much.
No problem, ma'am. Anyway. Still not allowed to buy a bunch of these. But I'm allowed to buy this one. Which I assume because it's more expensive, it must be better. There we go. Nice. Okay, buddy.
What can I get for you? Something hot, cold, coffee, liquor.
Could use a buzz. Give me a Calavera.
Everyone listen up. This is a fucking robbery. Mr. Slick, behind the counter? Yeah, you! Shut the fuck up. Put your hands up where I can see them. Rest of you!
Somebody likes being the center of attention.
What part of keeping your fucking mouth shut did you not understand? How about you go first? Hand over your wallet. Nice and easy.
You're giving me mixed signals here. How am I supposed to dig into my pockets if my hands are in the air? Either I'm reaching for the ceiling or for my wallet. It's one or the other.
Think a sense of humor is gonna get you out of this? You know who always dies first? Funny people. Like you. Wallet with Eddie's. Nah.
I don't have body points. Why can't I just shoot him?
You're dead, bitch.
In all the years I've been running this place, nothing like... They're all dead.
Yes.
Was it worth it just to save a couple of eddies? Get out! Get out already!
Why are you so upset at me? I just saved your ass. Ugh, fine. I'll spare the retards with guns who tried to shoot me first. It was self-defense, I'll have you know. Oh, they were just vibing here already. Ah, cute.
What can I get for you? Something hot, cold, coffee, liquor.
Pass on the coffee. I'll have a spunky monkey instead.
Everyone listen up! This is a fucking robbery! Mr. Slick, behind the counter? Yeah, you! Shut the fuck up! Put your hands up where I can see them.
Somebody likes being the center of attention.
What part of keeping your fucking mouth shut did you not understand? How about you go first? Hand over your wallet. Nice and easy.
Giving me mixed signals here. How am I supposed to dig into my pockets if my hands are in the air? Either I'm reaching for the ceiling or for my wallet. It's one or the other.
Think a sense of humor is gonna get you out of this? You know who always dies first? Funny people. Like you. Wallet with Eddie's. No.
Sure.
Let's just be cool, all right? Take the eddies. I got twice more than everyone here combined.
Well, well. We've got ourselves a real fucking saint here. Lucky we ain't making you a martyr. Let's Delta, boys.
For years, nobody touches this place, and now this? Where's 6th Street when you need them? Thank God you were here. Order whatever you want. It's on the house.
I'll take a drink.
What can I get for you? Something hot, cold, coffee, liquor.
I'll just grab that. There you go. I just didn't want to upset the poor guy. He seemed really upset when I murdered them all. It wasn't murder, it was self-defense. But he seemed pretty upset when I killed them all. So, you know. Here's my bike. My new bike. Oh, for fuck's sake. One last quest before I go off, because today this stream's gonna be a little shorter. I'm a little Why? Why am I like this? We'll get there.
Goddamn cyber psycho!
I'm not a cyber psycho. I just had a car accident. Oh, shut up. God forbid a woman has a car accident. Well, bike accident. What's going on here?
No. Interesting.
you doing? Back it up. Looking to get shot? Got us a cyber psycho! Raise that attack now! Need to fry a system fast.
Freak sporting military-grade ice.
Meaning that our tech isn't. Get to it!
That was from the anime. I remember that. I remember.
What in the fuck?
Yeah.
Liberty or death!
Yeah, his bravery is stupid. Santo kid like me sprung up out of nowhere and never looked back, was sipping drinks to the afterlife in no time. Yeah. Every punk pup with a dream wanted to run in his crew, that is, till about a year ago when David kicked the hornet's nest. Why, want to join his fan club? Get his out of rep on a new implant? Arasaka Counter-Intel was the president of that fan club that I know. Kept a closer eye on him than anyone. His file never touched my desk, but given their interest, it piqued mine too. Well, know where to find him. He's dead. But sure. As far as I can recall, he died. But maybe I'm wrong.
What's going on?
This could beat the shit out of some people, I guess.
Rostovich?
You blind motherfucker? Tektronica Loga's right there. The SPT-32 grad. Best sniper
Got a fight here. You buck?
in the flesh. Looking at you's making my wallet wet. Yo, I'm putting all I got against you.
No lack in confidence, I say.
And I'll show you why. This arm's military issue. Titanium bones, carbon fiber. Could punch a hole through a tank if I wanted. So, we got a deal? Was that piss I smell dripping down your leg?
Sure.
Okay, whatever it takes to shut your mouth.
Down to biz, huh? Ain't the only way you're going down. Follow me.
I wanted to take the rifle.
You ready? Not too scared, are you, Buttercup?
Look forward to it.
Like that. You like getting your ass beat, huh?
You missed.
Shh, or I'll rip that tongue out.
Think you're tough shit? Just lucky, that's all.
Uh-huh, whatever you say. I'll take my eddies now.
Take him and fuck off.
Oh, very generous. Thanks, Buck.
I tell you to fuck off or what? If you trying to piss me off, you're doing a hella good job.
Ugh, relax, Buck. Just some friendly competition.
Fuck you. Fuck your friendly competition.
Why can't I grab it? It looks nice. You don't want to give me your gun? No? Damn it. Sad. Don't have high enough whatever fucking trait to take a gun, I guess. Fucking bullshit. Anyway. Ooh, the game is doing very well. Very normal. Very okay. I'm surprised it didn't end up in the water. I'm very grateful for it, too. Coast view. New area. Woo! Almost there. Well, good job, me. Guess we can walk the rest of the way. Yeah, whatever.
Real upset.
Wait, the fuck? Why did it just move suddenly? The hell just happened? Okay. Sure. Anyway, I am done for today. It's a little short stream, but I'm quite tired, so, and I'm sick. So yeah.